Hello, my name is Idris Boxa. I will be doing a newborn assessment. So first go into the room, match the ID band with the mother and the baby, and explain what you're doing. So I'll be doing a newborn assessment to make sure that everything's okay with your baby. So first to start off with, we will do lengths. So it's head to toe, you would get that length. Then it's at eyebrow length, and then it's at the nipple length. So just lift up the arms and it's all the way around. That would be your lengths. Then starting at the head, you have the cornea frontis, and then you have the linea, and then the sagittal crossings. It's usually normal and will go away. Next, you would want to check out their eyes. Make sure their eyes look okay, even, and that they are lined up with their ears. If they're lower than their ears, if their ears are lower, that's a sign of Down syndrome. Next, you will want to check the nose. So plug one nose, make sure that there's air coming out the other, and then the other nose, make sure that there's air coming out this one. And then you want to do the rooting reflex, which is rubbing one side of the cheek, and they should turn to that side. And then the sucking reflex, which is opening their mouth with the glove on and feeling the top of their roof of their mouth, and they should start sucking. And then we move down to the chest, check the nipples, make sure the nipples are okay, not irritated, inflamed, anything like that. And the next reflex we'll be checking is a startle reflex. So you grab them by their arms and you drop them, and their arms should shoot up. It's kind of they're startled. Another way to check this is by lifting them up, their head slightly lower, and letting them drop nice and gently, and then they should be startled like that. Checking I'll come back to that. The umbilical section, make sure that everything's good, it's tied off, and make sure that if there is any inflammation, just to be wary of it, report and document any signs. Then check their genitals for the female, just make sure if it is red or irritated, just to monitor the status on that. For the male, for the balls to be descended. And for the penis, if you want the penis to be middle and centered, you don't want it to be lower or above. And then for circumcision, make sure that they're fully aware and that you teach them how to take care of that. And then the legs, you would rotate them, and if you feel any clicks, there could be broken or hip dysplasia if their hips click when you rotate their legs. And same for the arms, you should be able to rotate it. And then as well up here, feel for the clavicles, because it's common for clavicles to be broken during birth. And then for the foot, you would check the plantar reflex, which is your toes curling up, and then the Babinski, which is rubbing and the toe should fan out. And then for the hand, it's called the palmar reflex, which you just put your hand and they should grasp around it. And then you move on to the back. And the back, make sure their spine is aligned, and then you want to check for the sacral dimple to make sure that you can see the end of it. If you can't see the end of it, it's a problem and you should go report it. And then you might see a Mongolian spot here as well. They might be yellow around, which is normal, just means that their bilirubin levels are high. Can be easily dealt with through phototherapy. Yeah.